Hi, Elijah. This is Julie here, and I'm looking at the second lesson where the professor wants you to set up a set of cylinders and cubes or boxes. And I was looking around the house and found some related objects, the tea and coffee and cup kind of thing. It's kind of a formal setup, and it doesn't mean you have to have something that all goes together, but it just happened to be that I'm like, oh, there's some boxes and there's some cylinders, and there's overlapping, and things in the foreground, things in the background, diagonals, and so on and so forth. So when you set up your still life, kind of pay attention to those things. And so then when I was laying out my design here, one of the things I'd like to encourage you to do is when you're sketching is start with a harder lead pencil, like maybe a 2H instead of an HB, or harder lead, softer lead, because the harder leads are, of course, they're going to be lighter, and it'll be easier to do your little baseline sketches first. Looking at my, from this angle, I notice in my drawing that the tee box here is a little bit higher than the other one. And from this angle, I see that the tee box is almost level. Both tee boxes one's not really higher than the other. So that's something I'm going to go back and adjust. And, so you're just comparing angles. Like, I like to see where on the top angle here, this peppermint tea, and where it lines up with the mug here. And so you're kind of comparing where each thing is. And a lot of those examples that the professor said, like using your pencil to kind of measure the size of something and then bringing it back to your page. All those are good techniques, but just when I do it, I usually just kind of compare where things are spatially. So like where the handle is compared to where the K-cup thing is, and so on and so forth. And of course, looking at the angle of the bottom of the mug and the opening of the mug at the top, and how that oval, the size of that oval, and then bring it down. Looks like my oval, of course, needs to be a little bit smaller. But anyway, these are just baseline things. But just set up some sort of still life that has a little variety of angles and things like that, and overlapping, and you should be just fine. And then just draw, and use the harder lead pencil to start, and it won't feel like if you make a mistake, it's not like it's this dark, because like, see, my pencil's a soft pencil. I have to go and buy some more hard lead pencils. It's been a long time since I've done this kind of stuff, so you can see where I've erased and redrawn stuff, and that's okay. But I would much rather have a harder lead pencil to start, so like maybe a 2H or something like that. All right, I've yakka-da enough. I hope this helps, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.